Canada's top cyclist is facing a surprising allegation this morning. A former Danish cyclist is claiming he taught Ryder Hesjedal how to take performance-enhancing drugs 10 years ago. Michael Rasmussen makes the allegation in his new autobiography. Earlier this year, Rasmussen confessed to doping from 1998 until 2010. Excerpts of the book have been published in Danish media, including the claim he taught Hesjedal a form of blood doping back when the Canadian was a promising mountain bike racer. Hesjedal switched to road racing in 2005 and last year won the Giro d'Italia. Hesjedal has not yet responded to the allegations. And joining us with more on this story via Skype is Richard Pestes from PezCyclingNews.com. Good morning, Richard. These allegations have set Twitter on fire for sure. The head of Cycling Canada, a very emotional tweet, just sort of demanding the truth. What do you make of this?
Well, I only just saw the news this morning, actually, myself, and I'm surprised. I'm sort of as surprised as probably anybody is. The first thing I thought about was, well, there's no proof of any of this that any of this took place. Ryder has always tested clean. He's never failed any drug tests. So, people are probably getting outraged about things, but, we need to sort of caution ourselves that, well, what are we getting outraged about? It's a guy who has been busted for dope, is calling out names.
Rasmussen's been busted.
Yeah, Michael Rasmussen is calling names here, and so he's necessarily not the most trusted source in the world. On the other hand, cycling has become, come under an amazing amount of scrutiny in the last several months since Lance Armstrong, the situation with him, and people are certainly suspect about cyclists, and I certainly can't defend against that. That's part of the sport, but it's also one thing I think people always forget about is that cycling is doing more to clean itself up and doing more testing than probably any other sport on the planet.
Right. To be clear, Rasmussen is making these allegations about an incident 10 years ago when he says he taught Ryder and some other cyclists how to do this. He says my understanding is he never actually saw them doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand the same thing, and it's the sport of cycling, like I would venture all professional sports, it's about winning. And this idea of learning how to dope and use banned substances has been going on for so many years that it's not surprising that everyone in the peloton knew how to do it or knows how to do it. But whether they're actually doing anything about it, that's a completely different question. I think that's what I remember.
Right. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll have you'll be writing about this on your website, PezCyclingNews.com, in the hours to come, I would imagine.
Yes.
And hopefully Ryder Hesjedal himself will make a comment at some point about these allegations as well. Richard, thanks very much.
Thanks, Sophie.